This coffee right here, this is actually not that bad. And I was never one of those K-cup individuals. Never thought I would be. I'm still not a Starbucks person, but this one's not too bad. Dark, I think that's supposed to say dark Brazilian roast, I believe. Or maybe not. No. Dark. I don't even know what it says. Oh, a dark Italian roast. Never mind. And then there's your coffee. Right there. That's how I like to have it, right there. That's my coffee. Let's see. Hey, what do we got? What the heck kind of an ad is that? That's alright, I guess. It's better than a video game ad. Try to not break my tripod. Good morning, everybody. Or if even anybody's here. I know I did see a couple of people. Wondering who's here. Who got it right at the 9? That's what I'd like to know. So we've got, let me see, 2 first place winners. We got Sergeant J. You know I'm already here early, right? Lorm Cronish is here, Demo RC. Right at 9, Lorm Cronish got it. Good morning. Michael Dyke is here, JORC, Chuck G, Yo1, what's going on? 3 p.m., you're gonna take your coffee. Gus's Custom Creations, good morning, sir. Shade Tree RC, James Haskins, good morning. Super Drake 79, good morning to you as well. COVID and coffee. Well, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to talk a little bit, just a little bit, about that vehicle right there. Mad Van. Dude, I took that thing out. For a nice rip this morning. I got up at my typical time. For some reason, I was a little bit more slow moving today than other days. Got a lot of maintenance to do around the yard. Gotta cut my weeds. Gotta cut the holly bushes. The holly is going out of control. But, oh, we got a dog. What's going on, Haley? Probably couldn't see the dog. But, let's clear a little spot there for Mad Van. Mad Van. Kyosho Mad Van. What's that, 3 times? It is a very, very surprisingly resilient little 4x4 truck. I have no idea. After today's, let's put it this way. I didn't bash it. I straight out thrashed it. So, yes, 2S. How did it survive? Like, when you see the footage, it does it so well. I think even Tony commented that the Mad Van, wherever he had gone, I think he had said, I could be wrong, but I thought he had said something along the lines of he had taken the DB Pro, he also took the Mad Van. Hopefully I'm talking about the right guy here. You know, you see so many different videos, but hopefully I'm talking about the right guy here. And surprisingly, he said the Mad Van was killing it. And I don't get it. It's gotta be the tires. That's literally what it's gotta be. This MK2 chassis is extremely resilient. It definitely helps, obviously, that, the flexible, plastics definitely helps with its crashing, obviously. Definitely helps with its jumps and landings and bad landings. And then there are times when literally the Mad Van pulls off just the perfect jump. And I was running two cameras this morning. We had 60 frames per second and then 120 frames per second on my head. So I'm hoping that I got some good footage. Um, yeah, but this is the last time you're going to be seeing Mad Van in its current configuration. The next time you see Mad Van, yeah, there's going to be some crying. There's going to be some crying. There's going to be some tears shed. There's going to be some candles lit. Um, there's going to be some sparklers. There's going to be some flames. This is the last time you're seeing Mad Van in its current configuration. The plans, like I said, the plans that I got for Mad Van, turning it into or converting it into DragVan. When I first saw Mad Van, the thought that you'll eventually see, the thought that you will see, hopefully I can get this done within a week. That's what I'm hoping. The plan is to get this conversion done. To get this conversion done, basically, so that the video, I'll probably do it as a premiere on the 4th. That's the intent. The intent is to do DragVan unveiling on the 4th, I hope. It should be the way it works out. So, it might be a long video, it might be a short video, I have no idea. The concept, for me, it's a good concept, but I beat the snot out of this thing. So you'll appreciate those MT lovers that we've got on the channel. You guys will definitely appreciate the beating that I put down, or actually I should say that the beating this thing put down on the backyard track. We got the smoke trails, we got sunshine shots, we've got jump shots, we've got crashes, we've got awesome landings that were a shock. We've got wheelies, couple wheelies. What's funny is I wonder if the couple of wheelies might not have been in frame, because where I was standing, one of the wheelies happened beyond a tree, and I think I probably didn't follow with the remote, follow with my head, but obviously the wheelie went past a tree. So we'll see. Might not be good footage. If it's there, I'll post it if it's not. But yeah, with no wheelie bar either. No wheelie bar, and it was pulling wheelies, and it was just. If you want a fun little 2S ripper, get the Mad Van. Yeah, just get the Mad Van. It is a fun, lesser expensive ripper. And the motor temp's got up there too. What is that bird? Oh, that must be a woodpecker. It's got like a orangish red, back to its head. I think it's a woodpecker. It's pecking in my lawn. So, yeah, probably a woodpecker. So I just got to jump into the chat real quick. See who else is here. We got 18 barbecues here. What's going on, guy? Mets RC is here. What's happening, man? Yeah, the MK2, right. The MK2, that. Yo, one. I think that's right. Jack Brazier Jr., thank you. Or Jack Jr. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Smash that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button if that's what you're into. Just don't smash it so hard. Like I always say. The heck. That looks like it looked like a camera copter. It's actually heading right out to the ocean, so I wonder what's going on over there. Who else is here? I think that's about it. Matt's here at work today. Ugh, forget that. All right, Matt, we'll see you later, man. Actually, I probably missed that. That was a while ago. JORC. Oh, look at the little chipmunk. JO. JO. Were you here for my little monologue about the Mad Van? Dylan Davis, good morning. California, nice. It's early for you, guy. It's only 6:13 in the morning for you. Ordered drive cups for your camo. 5 weeks. Oh, wow. Took the motor off the earthquake. You're waiting for your electric starter to come in. Nice. Good choice, man. That ripcord pull starter thing is junk. I don't even know why they even wasted their time putting that on there. If you want to see how hard I ripped Mad Van, I left it in its. I'm gonna move my coffee. So, Mad Van was actually polished. I polished this thing, like cleaned it, I waxed it, made it look nice before I took it out for its rip. And you can see, like, ugh. This is how hard we ripped it. You see that? The drain holes are draining. There, see? See all the dirt? Mad Van took quite a beating. Quite a beating to where some of the body clips are bent now. And I have no idea how it hasn't broken its top. Man. Gotta cut the top off. But Mad Van was totally clean inside and out. It went for a real nice rip. Look at all that dirt in there. Junk wrapped all around its dog bone. Pine needles and stuff still stuck to it. It's got plants in it. It really did take quite the beating.
Oh, Hail Bale, are you special?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Haley is special. Oh. So I think I'll leave that just like that. We'll brush the dirt off the box. Hey, Hail Bale, what you doing? What you doing, Haley? Huh? Haley, what you doing? Huh? You a good girl? right. We should probably make this live stream maybe short. We'll open up this box here. We'll show you what's inside of here. What do you think? You want to see? It needs a shower now. It pretty much does. Yeah, this thing literally was clean. Like look how he's like literally it was really clean. Look at inside of the wheels now. That's just from running it on the backyard track, man. I think it's got some sand in the gears. But that Mad Van's gonna go through a massive conversion. Chuck G, what's in the box? You know it, man. Armor clips do what? They bend? Put the wing on? Yeah, put the wing on. You're right. That is something that's going to happen too. I will put the wing on. Earl getting his armor thing there dialed in. Right. Anyone else put the RCs in the shower? I put my DBXLE in the tub, washed it all down, and I left it in there to dry. But then I forgot about it. My wife found it. Oh my gosh. You know what? RC Master. What is going on with all the planes and stuff today? Doing funkiness. That was, to be honest with you, that was one thing that I was initially hesitant about. I'm not hesitant about it anymore. The whole MK2 phaser line is all that way, right? I actually wouldn't know. Maybe I'll find out. Maybe we'll all find out. I don't know. I think it is, because I'm pretty sure that I know the Camaro's that way. Even though I haven't opened the box, you can see it. And then every other one has got to be the same thing. It's got to be the same thing throughout the whole platform. And I'm not really finding any negativeness about it. I'm really not. So I'm not complaining anymore. Initially, I thought it was weird, but for the size tires and wheels that go on these anyways, I don't think it's an issue. But I do tell you, I almost feel like it's gonna hurt me to convert Mad Van to DragVan because of what it did today. I was almost seeing if something would break. Almost. When you see, like, literally, I was full trigger. And it ran for a good amount of time. I think I got a good 20 plus minutes out of a Zop Pop, and it was running a Zop Pop back too. So that's the other crazy part, was that I was literally running a Zop Pop pack in it. So I was really pushing it. And it actually was my Zop Pop pack too. And then a Zop Pop pack that I've got that has always been mint now has a cell that is like won't charge. One cell is 100% or 90. For Zop Pop, 97% is 100%, and then one of the cells just will not charge. So I'm hoping what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the battery to its death, and then just see what happens. See if I can balance charge it or whatever. See what will happen. I don't know. Jason O'Brien, what's going on, guy? Dishwashing liquid in a sponge? Yo one, what are you waiting for? You waiting for somebody's impression to buy one? What, the Mad Van? Dude, don't even worry about an impression. Just buy it. It's okay. How about this? If that's the one you're asking about, watch the video that I'm gonna put out and then make your own decision. It'll probably make your mind up for you. 20+ minute runtime, almost full trigger the entire time. The motor was like, I think the motor temp was like 237 degrees. It was a couple degrees. I think that was the highest temp. I'll have to look at the footage. I think the motor was 237 peak. And I do it, with one of those sensor things, so who knows how accurate it is. Wasn't too bad, right? 237 degrees, that's not too bad. You could tell it was losing power, though. It was getting hot. Like I said, the thing was full trigger ripping. I think it needs a fan. It's got a fan on it, but I think it needs more fan. You put RC10 wheels on your Mad Van? That's awesome, man. Yeah, I bet it rips. You have a Zot Power 100% okay. You buy on 28. Yeah, anybody that buys Zot Pop packs, my own personal opinion. Granted, I haven't had 100,000 batteries like Kevin Talbot has for Zot Pops, but for me, Zot Pops are exactly that. They're Zot Pop packs, 50%ers I call them. 50% shot whether the battery's gonna live, survive, charge, be okay out of the box. I've had enough of them to be able to do a video on it and call it outright what it is. I mean, come on, I ran a Zot Pop today and it did mint. And it's actually the one that spurned me to do the video, calling it a Zot Pop pack. You can see it. The outside packaging puffed so bad that it stretched the outside packaging to where I had to rewrap it with clear tape to kind of give it, its protection back. And man, don't get me started on Zot Pops. Everybody knows how I feel about those little bad boys. What are you doing over there, Haley? She's stealing the show. Earl Moorhead, what's going on, guy? Good morning, evening, night. It's gonna be neutered. Dude, wait till you see it. Wait till you see the video, man. It ripped it hard. It ripped it really nice. And I even was like, I'm almost debating to not convert it, but I just have to. I've already said I'm going to convert it, so it gave, let's put it this way, it gave its best last rip as a current configuration monster truck Mad Van. There he is again. He keeps hovering over my house. Must be somebody I know. He keeps like gliding over my house, and then right when he gets past my house, he powers up. Recycling is a good idea for Zot Pops, or use them in a crawler, or you could start a bonfire with them. Yeah, well, if you want an on-road car, yeah, definitely go for an on-road car. The General Lee Charger, it is pretty cool. You want to buy the Chevelle? Right. The Chevelle is a shop car. Yeah, my Zot Pop, I actually took it out because the battery was pretty warm. It was, let's just say the battery after ripping it on the Mad Van was, there's a word called malleable. I probably could have bent the pack into any configuration that I felt like bending it into. It had just that nice warmness to it. Good morning, Earl. I'm just going through the chat. No, you don't really have to. I do have to. I do. It's gonna, like I said, it'll probably be a premiere on 4th of July. Zop Pops, right? Zop Pops will be a hit for sure. You know it, man. That's a good one. RC Rorschach, what's going on, guy? All right. So what do you think? Think it's time to bust open into this box and see what's inside of here? Right here? I think it's about time. What do you think? Anybody interested in seeing what's inside this box or no? Just take the box and just put it away? All right. We don't need to do it. We could just put Mad Van up here and just keep talking about Mad Van and how awesome it really is and how I beat the crap. Earl, I actually polished this body, totally cleaned it up before I took it out for its last rip as Mad Van. So I did it proper. And it did such a dang good job of ripping it that I very slightly thought about not converting it, but we all know what's going to happen. Mad Van. I have no idea how the thing hasn't broken. How has the thing not broken yet? I have no idea how it hasn't broken. By the size of the box, it's a dog bone axle? It depends upon what RC you're talking about. It's got some length to it. Polishing the RC makes it. I know. If you want more speed, you're supposed to throw a coat of wax on your car. Cuts down on wind resistance. I know. But we didn't have to worry about wind resistance with. We don't have to worry about wind resistance with Mad Van. Mad Van is all about resistance, even resistance to, braking. Like I don't know how it did not break, and I only hit one tree, and it wasn't even that bad because Mad Van was able to handle it. It wasn't even really a hit. It was more of a run up. I think Mad Van tried to do a backflip on a tree. Close. It's an RC sailboat. It's an RC Rubik's Cube. Sailboat. Dude. Oh my god, I definitely could never do a sailboat. No. That's... A sailboat is like a crawler. Oh no, I'm gonna get heat now. No, it's not. A sailboat is like a crawler. I think Earl Moorhead might be agreeing with me on that. An RC sailboat is like a crawler. Wax makes it bounce. Oh, dude, it slips off the trees. Right, no grip in the bark. What time is it in Massachusetts? It is 9:31 a.m. Frank Slugger. What's going on, guy? Or it could be Sluga. This is going to be your first time here, I believe. It needs a Ram van. There you go. Well, Mad Van does have a tendency to ram some. It rams some jumps. Rams into some trees every once in a while. Rams into the fire pit. The RC sailboat is definitely a crawler. You know it, man. TRX4 is practically bulletproof. Yeah. Ontario. Keswick, Ontario. That's crazy, man. This must be your first time here. Or at least your first time saying, you know, what's going on. Yeah, almost. It's almost like the lunchbox, man. It's it took a beating. I would dare say that this potentially might take a better beating than a Tamiya. You love your crawlers, but you hike every day? Right. Michael Montgomery, what's going on, man? I think I can get rid of my gum. Just throw it in the plants. The plants will eat the gum eventually. All right. So what's the consensus here? First time chatting, but been creeping for a while. Hey, Frank, you know what? That's awesome because it's good to know that you've actually been on here for a while. How about that subscribe button? Have you hit that? Hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up on this video. This is COVID and coffee. You probably already know that. For a while, obviously, we were doing it like literally every day. What did I do it every day for like 19 days in a row or something like that? That was insane. Now it's a little bit more sporadic. That's because obviously things are opening up and, you know, different, you know, situations with work and, you know, kind of hospital, you know, type stuff for my wife and whatnot. So things have, you know, kind of changed that up a little bit. But there'll be a COVID and coffee tomorrow morning as well. This COVID and coffee is not going to be massively long. It's drag racing day in Colorado. Awesome, man. Subscribed? Thanks, man. What's in the box? New shoes for the Mad Van or a new Vector Town? Maybe a new Jaguar? All right, so Earl's asking, all right, Haley, what are you looking for? Haley, what are you doing? Haley, what are you doing? All right, so Earl said it, open up the box, so we're going to open up the box. So here's the box right here. Got to stand up for this. All right. Special knife. This is the knife that my son gave me. It's a CRKT fossil knife. This has been my most favorite knife that he has given me. And I'm not a knife collector or anything like that, but I do actually have a couple of CRKTs. But this one right here is definitely my favorite knife. I like the way it just flips open. It's very just like buttery smooth, and it is fairly sharp. I actually have to have my son give it just a little bit more of an edge, but we'll bust open into this box right here. I'm not exactly sure how this is like packaged. Very well taped. And I'm not sure like how this is even in here. Kind of a funky looking box. This looks like it was like a made box. It was, wasn't it? Yeah, you can tell. Uneven flaps. So they actually created a box just from cardboard. All right, here we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ooh, look at that. Wow. All right, that's it. Box is open. We're out of here. Just kidding. So here it is right here. What I decided to do was because I liked DragVan so much, I decided to go ahead and actually get the Phaser MK2 point blank just kit. Yeah, I just, for the price of what this was and what I had already seen DragVan do, there was no surprise, in a sense, to me, that I would get this. Best part about it is that this particular one is the one that comes with basically the upgrades. So it was fairly important to me to go this particular route with what this particular vehicle is going to do. Now, this has nothing to do with DragVan, except for the fact that I was very much appreciating DragVan's ability. So it gave me the impression that this right here, with all of its upgrades, it's a semi-assembled kit. They call it a 40%. You can see it says 40% right there. But we've got an HD TC center shaft, TC universal swing shafts, transponder mounting stay. I don't know what any of that junk is. But I know that it's got an aluminum drive shaft. They've changed out even the dog bones, the front and rear axles. Like literally everything about this car is just more of that upgraded version of what the lesser expensive Phaser MK2s are. So yeah, I just like I said, I just had to, just basically because of DragVan. This is why. Right here, this is exactly why. What's the price on it? It was cheap. I actually got it right from Kyosho. And there you go. You want to know how much it was? Right there. That's how inexpensive it was. 135 bucks. Are you kidding me? Granted, you got to put in all your own electronics and blah blah blah. But that didn't matter. It was the combination of the price and what I felt like I was getting that value. Knowing, like I said, point blank, just because of, and I don't rip my RCs on camera all the time. I like to get out there, and granted, I toss it up, man. I feel like, you know what you should do? You should probably always have a GoPro going. How about that? Just always have a GoPro going. The reason why I say a GoPro is because that field of view that the GoPro gives you, you can capture something. And there has been so many times that I have had just either like these, what you call epic, right? You know, in the RC world, you call certain things epic. Certain like crashes, certain like jumps, certain like things that the RC will do when you're actually out there ripping it, having fun. And you're like literally surprised, or you're like, man, that would have been awesome on camera. So maybe that is what I should do. Maybe I should start just literally running a GoPro like 24/7 kind of thing whenever I rip it. But because of the way DragVan was ripping it off camera as well as on camera, like I said, this last rip that I did, what was I, 97% full trigger? And I've got to get some content today going I've got a bunch of work that I have to do around the house. Got to mow the lawn, got to edge, got to get out my string trimmer, got to get out my hedge trimmer, trim out the hollies, and do everything that my wife needs me to do. Edge all my walkways and all my flower beds and make things look nice. But we are supposed to be getting some pretty crazy thunderstorms over the next couple of days. So what I want to do is get some footage going. Um, the kaiju, I've got a video in queue for the kaiju right now. Madvan, I've downloaded all the footage off of the GoPro and off of my Note 8, which was actually a pain in the neck. I actually had to restart both my Note 8 and my Mac in order for it to like properly recognize my Android. I think that's something that Apple's been doing again. Apple's doing, I think, just like typical. I think Apple's doing its typical shady stuff. So making it so you feel like you have to go ahead and buy an iPhone so that if you use it to video and you're using it for content, because they know people are doing that. I mean, that's literally what I do. I use a GoPro, but my Note 8, which is what I'm using right here, the Note 8 is just, the audio is awesome. The close-up shots, like the color, everything about the Note 8 actually is pretty cool. So, but yeah, so this is what it was. Kyosho Cup Series right there. But like showing you what the price of that was. What is your opinion about the price on that? Right, Sergeant J, right. Right, Yo one, exactly. Sergeant J, what yours will be loan? Mine then? Venom, what's going on, guy? How are you this morning? Eric Vale. MK2 with a Madvan Body 70s DragVan. You know it, man. Wait till you see, man. Wait till you see. I'm trying to do this. I'm gonna try. Like I've already taken measurements. I've done a whole bunch of stuff already. I've done some mock-ups. It's all the stuff that you obviously don't see, that happens behind the scenes, which it almost made me thought about. And I know this is dumb, and I know people freak out, but I have thought about expanding the channel in certain respects, meaning like man, I hate saying it this way, additional content. There are various other YouTubers that have taken it more seriously, and you get unlocks of additional content. And I want to say it's additional content that maybe you wouldn't, I don't know, like regular YouTube, you really wouldn't, I guess, maybe be interested in, I guess. Because it would be like the mock-ups. It would be running a camera and literally just going through the drudgery of mocking things up, and that how it doesn't always work. And that's the part that you come across a lot, is that you have a concept in your head, but through the stages of mocking things up, you realize at times that things just aren't working. Like it's not possible. They don't have like the exact right parts you need to make what you want happen. So, and that's what I was coming across a little bit with the Madvan. Also trying to make sure when I do the modifications to the Madvan that the modifications that look and perform correctly. Because I'm not looking for this to be a crappy modification. This is a modification I'm really taking serious. So. Ooh, Frank Slugger. You hit a pole with the UDR. That could not have been good.
You have
you had to spend the last couple days lazy? No work on projects. Are you Venom? Were you coming across? Did you push yourself? She just came. Oh, Haley, she just came out. Somehow I think she was let out in the back and she just migrated out. She's been fine though. She's totally awesome. She's just relaxing.
Right.
She's not an issue. How, sweetie? Haley's doing good. I'm crushing my iPhone later today. What do you mean, Frank? What do you mean you're crushing your iPhone later today? Like literally you're gonna crush it? What is it in Canadian dollars? I have no idea. Barbecue. Yes, I do. I do have the Camaro. But that was... Anytime a Camaro comes out in anything, I have to have it. Like, that's just the nature of the beast for me. Like, you should see my downstairs bathroom. My downstairs bathroom, it's got, like, all kinds of Camaro stuff. First gen. Three goats a Canadian chicken is what... That's what the conversion is? 3 goats and a chicken? I wish I could answer that. What I can say is that just even visually looking at the thing itself, you can see it's got the upgrades on it. So I'm not sure. I very rarely get a chance to watch, like, a video like that. But it had point blank at its price point. How I knew it already reacted with DragVan, there was no reservation. Price point, no reservation. Already knew it had upgrades. I wish I could tell you, man. What I do like seeing is obviously you know what that is. You obviously know what we're looking at here. We're not looking at brushed. We're looking at brushless, and that's a pretty good size battery pack that's in there. I can't tell what kind of battery pack that's in there, but it's a good size pack with some pretty thick wiring. So it's all in that how do I say it, man? Not that I can't read. I prefer not to read. If that makes any sense. I like the experience more of just being surprised. That's why I don't open manuals. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. My experience of, like, when I do my what's in the boxes, like I am gonna do a video opening up that box. But my experience of seeing an RC is just basically like, I see an RC and I'm like, I'll look at a couple of the pictures, maybe. I try not to watch any videos on it. Try. If I feel maybe I'm getting too much information, I'll shut the video off. Because I don't know. I like to be surprised, I guess. And just figure it out. My whole life is just a figure it out kind of life. But I do believe it does have the option pots. I just don't know. Wish I could answer that. I know it's optioned out, but I just don't know how far. JP, guy, you missed it all. You missed it all, guy. We've been on here for like almost an hour. Where have you been, man? Did you oversleep? You won't order Banggood? Right. Way too long? Right. Strip gears, what's going on, guy? Or stripped gear. Keep calling you stripped gears. I see that 8 as an S, like real quick. That Banggood is Chinese Amazon. What am I gonna do with the phaser kit? That's to be determined. You might not like it, but I know I'm gonna. Again, it's going along the lines of the heck is that? A murder hornet? What the hell is that thing? That thing was massive. Oh, watch out. The murder hornets are on their way. You know, now the coronavirus is kicking down, kicking back up. I don't know what coronavirus is doing right now, but yeah. Be careful out there. Make sure you wear your masks, protect yourselves, social distance, all that good stuff. But that looked like a murder hornet. That thing was pretty big. It was hovering around my coffee. I think it wanted a sip. Phaser, good chassis. Right. Look like a touring car. There you go, man. Touring car, but not. If it looks like I've got a touring car, it doesn't stay touring for long. Destructions, right. Right. Barbecue destructions. You got it right there. Read your instructions, people, on everything. You will be suppressed about hidden features. Nah, you just figure it out, guy. Come on, RC Master. You just figure it out. Never mind reading instructions. Aren't you a lot happier when you just all of a sudden find like an Easter egg that you didn't know was there? Like, you know, your car's running at 50% and you're ready to throw it in the trash, and then all of a sudden you like find some setting and you're like, whoa! That's what I like. I didn't read no instructions when it came to Big Black. Nothing. Didn't need no instructions. I just heat treated the motor 3 times, and it's on an extreme tune, and Big Black loves it. I didn't need no instructions for any of that. More power. Pterodactyl. Where do you find the instructions? You don't. There are no instructions. They're usually that piece of paper that you throw away. A rally car? J.O. Damn. Crap. I don't have any rally cars. I might have to get another one. At that price, why wouldn't you? I might have to do that now. That's a good idea, J.O. Earl's, yeah, Earl's, right, Earl's drone spying, West Coast to East Coast, or East Coast to West Coast? No, West Coast to East Coast. If anything, I got my drone spying on Earl. You, RC Rorschach, you read instructions for watches and still get it wrong? Is that what you're saying? That's awesome. Why is it too small for a rally car? How is it too small? I think it would be mint. I think that'd be a great idea. I like that idea, to be honest with you. I do like that idea. Wait a minute. You think this is too small for a rally car? How? I don't, this would be a mint little rally car. Oh, that's not going to be a rally car. I think they're, we have cranberry bogs near our area. I think that's what they're doing. I think they're fertilizing the cranberry bogs or something. Well, they're putting out a fire. I have no idea. RC Master, you generally read through a manual before you receive it. They're all made into PDFs for your iPad. Nice. Right. I like that idea, J.O. J.O., I think you gave me an idea, man. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I don't have any rally cars. That would be pretty cool. My backyard track actually would be a good rally track, wouldn't it? When you see Mad Van ripping, you'll agree. The backyard track this year, it's definitely transformed into a way much more funner uh, track. And I'm not done. I'm not done with that track. There's more modifications coming to that track. Lipo roller skates. Right, an unlimited number of bodies, right, Jo. Jo, just out of curiosity, would you, if you ever get a chance, could you hook me up with a couple rally car bodies on the Facebook page? That'd be pretty cool. Do like links and stuff to rally cars. That actually would be pretty good. I'm assuming like what Tamiya would be. Some, well, you can get bodies from Tamiya's, right? A bug rally car. There actually is a Tamiya, isn't there? There is a Tamiya that's a bug, and isn't that a rally car already? I think it is. The only on-road vehicle you want to get is the infraction. Still waiting on a 110 scale infraction. Delta Plastics is one to go with. Gold Goose Gaming. Are you listening, Arma? Arma's always listening. Ready, Set, RC. Guy, where have you been, man? Took the Mad Van out for a nice rip this morning. Go to Plastic Delta. Delta Plastics. Tamaya makes some right. Absolutely beautiful bodies, right. Well, ready, set, it's actually a good thing then, right? That's a positive. I always wave to all my neighbors. Because you want to make sure that when you're doing a burnout in front of their house that everything's cool. Delta is made in Arizona? Dude, I might have to check that out though. DeltaPlastics.com. Now that's not a. You can't even. You know what stinks, man? I don't think you can do links anymore. Yo one. But with all the writing that's on this thing, I wish I could tell you like exactly what it comes with, but I can't. But we'll see. I'm gonna break it. What I'll end up doing is I'll end up disassembling it as part of the what's in the box. It's gonna be a different what's in the box because we already know what the Mad Van is all about, and we also already know what the other MK2s, the Camaro, the Chevelle, the Charger, all of them. They're all the same damn thing. So this is just something that can take more power, more ability, more speed, more ripping, and I might have to do a rally car now. JORC, that is a very, very good idea that I didn't even think about, man. So we'll have to put a thanks to you for that one. Wait a minute, what? MPS Now, see, Yo One, are you Yo One? If you're not part of my Facebook group, you should join it. I don't know if I can. You know what? Actually, I might be able to edit this video that we're in right now. Or maybe I can't. So don't forget, like if somebody tried to join 14 minutes ago, tried to join the Facebook group. You've got a green shirt with looks like it says Mountain Dew on it. Maybe I can't really read it. I think it looks like it's like a green Mountain Dew shirt or something. Um, don't forget, you have to answer all the questions and you have to agree to the rules of the group if you want to join. If you don't want to agree to rules, then don't join. There's 9 rules to the group. It's just basically to keep the group level and friendly for everyone. But if you haven't joined the Facebook group, you should join it. And Yo One, what I was going to say is that if you can, the best part about that is that you're able to post the links to like the bodies and like what you just said about that eBay guy, right? Right. Yeah, that phaser actually looks good for a few things. The guy on eBay isn't Delta Plastic. Yeah, you gotta be careful, right? I never get the posts on Facebook. Now I put the on Facebook. Oh, okay, cool, man. Yes, right. Okay, Eric. That's the way it works, though. Sorry, I don't read instructions, but but there are rules you gotta read. It's not about. It's not. It's just about. It's about the surprise. Like, I don't know. I actually did break into the instructions of the Mad Van though, because I did see that piece of plastic that in my mind I assumed that it was a I did literally assume that it was a wheelie bar, and it was. But the crazy part is, I don't know if you watched the video to it, but even while I went through the instructions, I still didn't even notice that it was a wheelie bar. I saw nothing. I saw nothing that said that that was a wheelie bar. Wheelie bar, whatever you want to call it. And it was just by simple deduction that I realized that there was a cutout in the back of the truck, and you realize that the piece mounted in a specific way, and I just took the body off, and I was like, ah, it goes here. And when I did the video, I didn't realize that like my hand was literally like right on the wheelie bar. That's why I did those little explosion things right there that showed that my eyes just glazed right over the fact that it was a wheelie bar. I don't need instructions. Yes, you got to read the rules, man. Just secured. What? Sergeant J, the thing almost played on here. That's why I stopped it. It almost played on here. Sergeant J, that is awesome. Hopefully, oh, there's a bird fight. Wow, that was nuts. It was like Matrix right there in front of my face, the way they were like going after each other. Picking it up Monday. Oh, Sergeant, that is awesome, man. Gold Goose Gaming, nice. Delta Plastic Link, awesome, man. Dude, totally, Sergeant. You never know. Maybe we've got obviously we've got the East Coast, or I always say it the right way. We've got West Coast versus East Coast between Earl Moorhead and I. Maybe we can literally do some challenges opposite sides of the planet. How about that? So Sergeant J and I, maybe we could be doing a couple of challenges on a specific little vehicle that we both have. So I think that's a good idea, Sergeant J. Across the pond challenge, dude. That's it right there. The across the pond challenges. That could be a thing. That definitely could be a thing. Hector Santos. Hector Santos, you got the phaser too in the Challenger body. That's pretty sharp. Lexan for Mad Van. MSPQ model. Oh, it looks like it's out of the opposite side of the planet. Everything's all in a different language on that. What do we got here? Dane Bozarth. What's going on, guy? Dane Bozarth is a new subscriber to the channel. Actually. Oh, here's something I wanted to address too. This happens. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Again, I point blank, everybody knows that I try to respond in some kind of way to anybody that either, leaves a comment or whatever on the channel, on, YouTube channel. But I don't always see the comments because I'm not always getting the notifications. So normally you'll get notifications when somebody comments, and I don't know what differentiates why I don't see certain notifications. But there are times when, let's just say, like, I'm laying in bed trying to go to sleep, and I get the blue light keeping me awake, and I'll start going through the comments, and I'm like, I'll see like a whole ton of them that I never got any notifications for. So just keep in mind that even if it's a negative comment, I still try to comment back. I always try to positively spin negative comments. Because everybody to each your own. You got your own opinion of, how you want to live your life. You want to live it like a piece of crap, live it like a piece of crap. If you want to be, nice, be nice. But I just, like I said, I do try to answer to the best of my ability all the comments. It even sometimes, because, some of them aren't like a comment that you respond to. You just basically, at least throw a thumbs up or something like that. So I'm not that type of person that, purposely ignores. So sometimes I literally don't see the comment. There are actually a couple of people commented back. It was like a comment that was made like 2 weeks prior, and I literally apologized. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't even see this. Like, sometimes people ask a question because they know you've either been there, done that kind of thing. And I feel bad when I don't get the notification until like 2 weeks later when I'm going through the folder and I'm like, well, how did that thing even pass by? Like, I didn't even see it. So, I try to do the best that I can. But what do you think, Sergeant J? Could do the cross the pond challenge? Cross the pond challenges? I like the Bash Brothers stuff. That's pretty good. Bandit Darnville. What time is it for you? 4 o'clock? 4:12? Does the fan come with free candy? Oh my god, RC Rorschach. Does the van come with free candy? That's crazy. Dude, that's a good idea too, the candy van. It's got to be a white van with blacked out windows, right? The candy van. Giving away free puppies and kittens. Oh, dude, that would be insane. Just the ideas, man. That's a good idea too. The candy van. Giving away free puppies and kittens. Come on in. Take your pick. Free Wi-Fi. Not your idea. That was Frank. What did Frank say it? Oh, okay. I see it right there. Free candy van. I like that. Yep. 1612. Right. All right. So we are. How long has this chat been going? Let's see what we're looking at here. So we have been going for an hour and 13 minutes. And I think that's good enough. Got some stuff I've got to do. Got to make my wife happy today. Get some stuff done around the yard. Trim up those holly bushes. They're getting out of control. Mow the lawn. Do some edging. Open up the trailer. Got to open up the trailer. Let the trailer breathe. You can see I'm rocking my Chevy hat today, but I got my Ford hat right here. Still need a Dodge hat. Dodge or Mopar. No fallopian tube hats. I don't want the fallopian tube Ram hat. But a Dodge or a Mopar hat, I'd rock that. Definitely. All right, so just going to jump into the chat real quick. We've got RC Rorschach, Frank Slugger. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Could be Sluga. Because it's... Slugger would be 2 G's, I think. Eric Vale is here. Chuck G, RC. JP Tulo, RC Master. We've got Yo1. I think I said RC Rorschach already, right? Bandit Darnville, Gold Goose Gaming. We've got Eric Vale, Sergeant J, JORC, Ready Set. I think I said Yo1 already. And Earl Moorhead was here. He's probably putting out an infraction fire. How's that fire going in the infraction, Earl? An infraction fire. We've got barbecue. And I think that's about it. I think, going back, that is about... Lorem Cronish was here too. He might be gone. All right. So I'm just going to end the chat. I'm going to end the stream right where we are. And like I always say, get out there and rip it, because point blank, that is what you should do. If you've got the ability, you've got the time, make sure you try to keep balanced, stay balanced. Even, watch out with the, insurgent, stuff that's happening with the coronavirus again. Try to do your best to, just do your best. Keep your hands clean. You should always keep your hands clean anyway. Anytime you're dealing with solvents or any kind of anything, oils, whatever, wear some gloves. Do your PPE protection. That's it. So, what did we talk about today? What was in the box? So what was in the box? The Phaser MK2 like upgrade roller. And for the price, 135 bucks, free shipping. How can you point blank go wrong? It only took really, I think it took like 4 or 5 days to get here. That's not too bad. Keep an eye out for a Mad Van video. It was the last time, like I had said, Mad Van ripped it really, really well. To the point to where I almost feel bad, but don't. So this is the last time you will see Mad Van looking like this. Because Mad Van is now going to be going through its conversion process to, yeah, you know it, DragVan. All right, everybody, just get out there and rip it. I'm going to go rip my lawnmower and my trimmer and hedge trimmer and all that good stuff. So we'll see you later. I keep saying we'll see you later today. Maybe we will. Maybe we will do another live stream later. I don't know. All depends upon how much I kick my butt working in the yard. So, all right, just get out there and rip it. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming to this episode of Coffee and Coffee. What's in the box? You saw what was in the box. Now just get out there and rip it yourself. Thanks for coming to this live stream. See you later.